now, but what's going on, guys? We're gonna get this started in a couple minutes from right now. Give some people some time to hop on. We're gonna pack this webinar out, then we're gonna launch this for you. I'll be right back. Right now. Cool. All right, let's do it. Let you let out. All right, well, where's it at? It's right here. Cool, cool. What's up, you guys? So we're going to get this thing started right now. My name's Paul Avicoli, 23 years old in Bozeman, Montana. And so I'm going to be introducing you guys to a few people here in a second. I'm just going to be kind of hosting the call, and I'm going to let them take it away. And I'm excited to be here, you guys. It's something that, like I said, we've been doing this for a little while now, but I don't think we've ever had people this dedicated, this serious about building a business online. I've never seen so much more, growth out of people than in this period here. So that being said, I'm going to introduce you guys right now to Sebastian and Catherine. These two are absolutely amazing. They've been on basically every single one of these calls, and not just, not physically talking on all these calls, but they've been hanging out. They've been watching, they've been growing, they've been learning. And besides that, beyond that, Nick, the person I'm going to introduce you to here in a second, the person you just saw here a second ago, one of my best friends. And, we get in little arguments over here and there because we like to play video games here and then. And, when we're playing Super Smash Bros., like the Nintendo 64 game, that's literally the only time we argue. Other than that, all the time, it's me and him growing, learning, talking about strategies, the business. And ever since, you know, we've known each other, we're the only two that have actually stuck around. But if it weren't for him, I wouldn't even be here. And I can honestly say that wholeheartedly. Without him, I wouldn't be here. You know, he's basically taught me everything I know. He's kind of pointed me in the direction. When we first got started in network marketing a little over 3 years ago, it was something where, you know, we were super dead serious about it. We just knew in our heart of hearts, we're like, we need to make something happen here. But it wasn't until now that we finally found a home, and not only a home, but we started to really develop the skill set to become good online marketers. You know, I actually like to call myself an online marketer now. As weird as that sounds to me, I know how to, you know, build a business online. I know how to generate leads online. I know how to do all of this stuff, automate the selling process, all of that cool stuff, you know, whether it be through a blog, whether it be through a video, whether it be through content. And I learned through Nick. You know, if it weren't for Nick, like I said, it's something that you literally, if you're doing something right now, if you're viewing this in the future, if you're viewing it right now, all right, put down what you're doing, because he's going to share some valuable insight with you, stuff that normally people charge, all right, to teach other people. And people would be happily, you know, paying for this type of information. So that being said, Nick's going to hop on the call here in a second and actually share that stuff with you. So if you're doing anything, put it down. If you have other tabs open, you know, close them. If you have your phone now, put it away. Pull out a notepad, pull out a pen, and I really want you to listen in on what he's going to have to say, what he's going to share with you. So with that, Nick, if you want to hop on the call.
Definitely. Appreciate the introduction, my man, and I'm excited to be hosting this for you guys. You know, got a lot of great information for you that I'm going to be going over to help you guys build, you know, any business online. You know, whether you're doing network marketing, affiliate marketing, you build a traditional business like a mom and pop shop, brick and mortar business offline, and you're kind of looking for more information on how you can take your brand, you know, and build your business online. You know, create, you know, a sustainable residual income for yourself, and you know, live the dream lifestyle that you want. You guys, this information, you know, has changed not only my life, not only Paul's life, Sebastian's life, Catherine's life, but thousands of other people out there. And what I want to do for you, I'm actually going to screen record for you guys and go through a little presentation right here and give you guys a lot of value. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. And if you guys can let me know if you can see my screen, we'll go ahead and rock and roll.
You can see it.
See it.
All right, sweet. Sweet. Let's get this going. Okay, so by the end of this presentation, you guys, you know, you're going to have enough information to learn exactly how you can make 2 to 5 product sales inside of your primary company per week. And, you know, this is all while you're sleeping, you guys. So this is true residual income right here. You know, we're always taught that you have to go out, you have to hustle, you have to grind. While I believe in hard work, I also believe in working smart. You know, if you can leverage your time, your energy, and your efforts inside of your business to where, you know, you have content out there on social media, if you've learned how to brand yourself the correct way, you know, you're going to be generating a consistent amount of sales inside of your business, whether you're trying to, you know, recruit new customers or you're trying to recruit new distributors that are going out there and sharing your product. You guys, you know, just like this girl right here, you're going to be dreaming of money, or this dude, you know, money's just going to be stacking up, you know, while you guys are sleeping. You wake up in the morning, you check your phone. You know, it's awesome to be able to wake up, you know, after like 6-8 hours of sleep and check your phone and see new notifications of people signing up, you know, inside of our business, you guys. And I'm going to show you how this can happen for you too, okay? But before I do, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself, you know, who I am as a person, where I came from, okay? You know, I'm 23 years young. You know, I'm originally from Boise, Idaho. Right now, you know, I'm currently living out in Bozeman, Montana. In about a week, actually, I'm going to be heading back to Idaho, visit the family for a bit, and, you know, live out there again, you guys. And, you know, ski season's coming up, so I'm looking forward to that. And you know, I'm a college dropout. Back in 2012, you know, I made the decision that I was going to pull out of school, and I really had no passion, I had no direction on what I wanted to do with my degree. You know, I felt like coming out of high school, I was either going to join the military or, you know, I was going to go to school. And I had a conversation with my parents, and they said, you know, you're not just going to do nothing, you got to go do something. So fortunately enough, you know, they paid my way through college, and, you know, I switched my majors probably like 5 to 10 different times, you guys. I really didn't know what I wanted to do, you know, outside of college, and it got to the point where I really felt like I was just wasting their money. You know, and I didn't want to be continuously, you know, staying year after year in college without having any direction, you know what I'm saying? And for me personally, you know, I love to travel. You know, I'm passionate about seeing the world. You know, I want to see the world when I'm young. I don't want to be stuck, you know, behind a desk my whole life where, you know, I have to work for someone else and I don't get to travel. I only get to take a vacation like once a year. You know, I want to be able to, you know, travel every single month, go see the sights, you guys, go travel all over the world. And if you're on this webinar right now wanting to do the same thing, this information that you're going to learn is going to show you guys how to do this. Okay. Now I've been self-employed since 2012. Prior to when I quit my job and dropped out of school, I used to work at a hospital where I pretty much scrubbed dishes full time for minimum wage. I've made $7.50 an hour to pretty much clean up after patients. You guys make food. I remember like making sandwiches, like protein shakes, scooping tapioca pudding, and doing all that stuff, and then just serving like 60 patients. Monday through Friday. Some mornings I would have to wake up at 4 in the morning, get ready, go to work, clock in at like 5 o'clock, and then work an 8-hour shift. And I hated it. I hated every single second of it. The only benefit of that job was the fact that I got free food. So I literally packed on like 20 pounds between my senior year and my freshman year in college. So other than that, you guys, I wanted to be able to have time freedom to hang out with my friends. Like I said, travel. Now, when I decided to, quit that job, you guys, it's been a long journey, a long 3 years. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've struggled a lot, but I've, had success. And I've been fortunate enough to, travel, live the lifestyle, you guys, that, I've always wanted to live, be able to, go on vacations whenever I want, go skiing whenever I want, just go travel, take trips. But I just want to let you know it wasn't always like this. When I was starting out in my business, I was dead broke. I had no money. And what I want to teach you guys how I did is how I went from dead broke, college dropout, no job, just complete and utter failure, basically, to an online authority, to being able to sponsor, hundreds of people inside of my business, okay? And when I started my business, I started with less than, $100 in my bank account. I had no money, you guys. The only thing that I really had was resources that I could sell, such as like my Xbox, my TV. I sold the first car that I ever bought. And like I told you, in my first company that I got started in within the network marketing industry, I failed miserably and struggled big time, you guys. For the first 14 months, I only sponsored 12 people in my business. Out of those 12 people, 10 of them had quit within the first 6 months. The only 2 that were remaining, one was one of my close friends. The other was my mom, and my mom, she wasn't even building the business. She was just taking the product because she liked it. And my friend, the only reason he was sticking with it, just because we were close friends, and he didn't want to quit on me, basically. So it was just really frustrating, you guys. And I was looking for an answer. I was looking for a solution online because I was stuck chasing people down, hunting down, pestering my friends and family members, trying to get them to show up to home events, meetings all the times. So when I was looking online for information that was going to change my life and change my business, I invested, pretty much all the money that I had or all the money that I made. I spent over $30,000 over the course of a few years on different systems, different trainings, different companies, learning from different marketing gurus on what's working out there. And, I spent money on a lot of information that taught me what I know today. That was great information. I also bought a lot of stuff out there that was garbage that, didn't really get me to where I wanted to be. And, I always tell people you got to be willing to give up to go up. You got to be willing to invest in yourself. I sold my Xbox, all the games that I had. Like I said, I sold my first car that I ever bought, you guys, and I was willing to sell that stuff so I could learn the information that's going to allow me to, propel in my life. And if you're willing to give up to go up, you're going to succeed inside of your business, all right? Now today, you guys, I'm generating a consistent amount of leads on a daily basis, applying the information that you're going to learn throughout the course of this this hangout right here, all right? And, consistently, I generate anywhere from 20 to 30 leads per day. This is a list building software that you see right here that I started using, about 3-4 months ago, you guys. And, out of that, I'm able to personally sponsor, anywhere from like 1 to 2 people on a consistent basis daily. You see just within the past, 8-9 days, I've sponsored 9 people, into my business, you guys, applying this information. I get text messages on a daily basis from people from the content that I'm putting out there, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, on social media, and people telling me that, hey, they've been following me. Like, hopefully you guys can read this right here. They say, they're looking to join my movement, or they've been following me for 3 months. They want to get started with my business. So it's a whole different world of marketing than having to write down a list of everyone that I know, pester my friends and family members, get them to show up to meetings and events. Now I have people chasing me down, you guys, and like I said, I want to show you how you can do the same thing. Now people always ask, how did I do this? And I'm going to be showing you this in a little bit, but first I want to show you what the problem is. And this is what I was doing when I was starting out in my business and what I was taught to do, and the reason why I struggled, all right? I was pretty much chasing friends and family. You've probably been taught this before, but you're supposed to write down a list of 100 to 500 people that you know, right? Family members, friends, coworkers, relatives, all the way back until like kindergarten. I remember Paul and I were writing down names of people that we knew in like kindergarten and preschool that we hadn't talked to in like 10 years. And when we approached them about our business, they were very skeptical because, they weren't sure if we were just trying to rekindle a friendship or just trying to get them into our business. I'm saying, if you're going through this right now, you know how frustrating that can be. You receive rejection for everyone that you're trying to get them to show up to home meetings, get them on three-way calls with your upline, hotel meetings or anything like that. And it's a big battle, and it eventually gets to the point where you run out of people to talk to. And if you ever have a conversation with your upline, when we did, he told us, you need to go out there, get business cards, right? And you need to go cold prospect people. So go to grocery stores, go all over the place, and just go meet people. Go to parties. So what Paul and I did, we were wandering around places like Walmart. We'd go through the aisles, and I even remember approaching employees just being scared out of my mind. I was so nervous because, I didn't know if they were going to reject me or cuss me out or something on the spot. And when I would approach them, they could just tell that I was super nervous, no confidence in myself, no posture whatsoever, and they shut me down. And when I was cold prospecting people and handing out business cards, in Walmart, places like McDonald's, drive-throughs, you guys, someone would hand me my food or a drink that I'd buy, and I would like try and pitch them right there on the spot, and offer them this awesome opportunity to make money on the side of what they're currently doing. And you would listen to some scripts or something, some Cesar Rodriguez on YouTube, use all those lines, you guys, and it just didn't work out. So what most people do at this point is they go online, right? And they either do what I did and Paul did, invest thousands of dollars into different trainings and systems, or they try and figure it out all on their own. Now, the definition of insanity, you guys, is doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results. So if you want different results in your life, you want to be able to, live the lifestyle that you deserve, then you have to be willing to do something different. And this is what 95% of people that are struggling are doing. So I encourage you guys to learn from these mistakes right here, okay? They're going online, and they're either messaging strangers or they're posting up all over social media on different websites like Facebook, like Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and what they're doing is they're taking cold traffic, people that they don't even know, or warm traffic, which basically means, friends, family members, or people that kind of know you, on social media that have heard of you before but don't really know your whole story, don't really trust you, or have rapport or relationship with you yet, and they take a link and they post up to their website. Okay, so for this one, you guys, it's Amway. Now, if you're in Amway's company, and you're doing this, you guys, I would just want to help you, understand how this works. Okay, so what happens here is when people click the link to your website, it might be like a company replicated website or one you create yourself that says like your username dot your company's name.com. And when most people are posting that in their Instagram profiles, beneath YouTube videos, or all over the place, when someone goes to this page, what's going to happen here is they're going to read a couple tabs. You guys click a couple tabs, watch a couple videos, maybe read some text on the page, but because this website is so overwhelming and there's so much information on this, what's going to happen here is 99 to 100% of people are going to exit the page within less than 60 seconds. And the reason why they're going to leave the page is because, like I said, it's not personal. Has no information about you on it. It's all about your company. So it's like seeing an infomercial or a billboard ad as you're driving on the freeway, right? How often you guys, you're driving down the freeway and you actually read what's said on the billboard ads? The only time I would read them is if they're funny or they're clever, right? If they're like promoting a product right away, I don't pay any attention to them, okay? And number two, it's overwhelming. There's so much information on there that the ADD person sees no crystal clear call to action or one specific thing to do. And with marketing, you guys, if there's so many tabs or so many links, people are going to feel overwhelmed and they're not going to, make a buying decision to order your product. Okay, and last but not least, there's no lead capture on your company's pages. And even if there is a page where you gather someone's information, whether it be their name, their email address, and their phone number, what that's doing is that's building your company's list. That's not building your list. So for whatever reason, let's say your company goes out of business. Not saying that this is going to happen, but Paul and I, in one of our previous companies, they've been around for about 5 years, and they closed their doors. And all those leads that we were driving to our company's website, what happened was they sold those leads. They sold them to different marketing vendors, and we had no control over our list. We couldn't follow up with them. We had thousands of people, that were just gone, that we didn't know what happened to them. We couldn't reach them ever again. So if you're doing it this way, you guys, I want to show you the correct way to do this. And this is the solution. Okay, this is what I discovered after investing thousands of dollars. Hey, you know what? I wish I would have learned this, you guys, in the beginning, because it would have saved me, a couple of years of pain, heartache, struggle, and frustration. All right. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be learning all about attraction marketing. Okay. So attraction marketing, basically what that means is it means you're leading with value first, as opposed to leading with your product. Okay. You're helping people solve their problems that they're going through in their life, and that's going to allow you to become the hunted inside of your business. So people are going to want to be around you. You guys, they're going to want to chase you down. They're going to want to buy your products or your service. All right. And how you're going to do this is through a sales funnel, okay? And I'm going to explain this process in a little bit, but this sales funnel, basically what it does is it automates the entire invite and exposure process and presentation process to where people are going to be going through your funnel while you're sleeping, watching your presentations, and buying your product, all right? And this is 24/7, 365, okay? And last but not least, it's going to allow you to make money while you sleep, while you're traveling, while you're spending time with your family, while you're out there on vacations, you guys. People are going to be going through your funnel, watching your videos, and buying your products, okay? How this works, very similar to what I showed you guys before. You're going to be taking traffic and leads and people from social media and leading with value on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, and instead of directing them to your website that you've created through like Weebly or WordPress or anything like that, or your company's replicated website, what you're going to do instead is you're going to lead them to a page that looks kind of like this. You guys maybe a little bit different, but what this is called a capture page. Okay, now a capture page, simply put, it's where you gather their information. So it's like you're getting their business card, right? So as opposed to you having to hand your business card to them and they're in control when they contact you, you're in control here, okay? So you can respond to them whenever you want. And on this capture page, what it does is it builds your list, okay? So you never have to worry about losing leads ever again or having your company shut down and sell your leads, all right? It creates curiosity. So it's just like the trailer to the movie, you guys. If you're watching TV, you ever notice how every single movie, they spend millions and millions of dollars in advertising, and what they're doing is they're putting short little, 1 to 3 minute trailers out there that get you hyped up to see the movie, but they don't expose anything. They don't expose the ending. See, what I see a lot of people doing out there on social media when they're posting on Facebook is they have the name of their company or their company's website right away. So it's like approaching someone that's looking to see the new Avengers movie or something and telling them the ending, telling them the hero dies. You know what I'm saying? What do you expect the response to be of people when you tell them the ending? They're going to be like, F you. Like, why'd you ruin it for me? So this builds a lot of curiosity, you guys. Now, when people put their information on your capture page, here's what happens. And they click the button. It's going to take them to a thank you page. Okay, now a thank you page might look a little bit different, but here's just an example. It's going to say something like, thank you for subscribing, or, awesome, you're in, or congrats. And then what it's going to do is it's going to give away free value. So free value might be something like a free ebook, a free video training series, a free boot camp, a free report. It could really be anything, okay? But when you give away something for free, what it does psychologically with people is it initiates one of the most powerful forms of sales psychology, which is reciprocity. And reciprocity basically means that when you give something to someone for free, they feel an unconscious desire and they're compelled to give something back to you in return. It's just like when you go to a family gathering or something and someone brings a gift for you and you didn't bring anything for them. Don't you just kind of feel like a little bad that you kind of didn't bring something for them, and next time that you see them, you feel compelled to get them a gift? It's just like at Christmas, if someone gives you a gift that's worth like a couple $100 and you want to get them a gift that's worth like $20 or something, you kind of feel bad because they gave you more value than you gave them. So what it's going to do here, it's going to initiate that, you guys. It's going to build their relationship. It's going to build a lot stronger rapport. And when they go to their thank you page and they click the button, it's going to take them to your sales page. Okay, now your sales page offers your product or service, and like I said, it's all automated. So meaning that, while you're sleeping, while you're out there on vacation, people are going to be going to your capture page. They're going to be clicking the link, opting in, going to your thank you page, getting their free value. I'm going to show you guys, how you can leverage in a little bit. They're going to be going to your sales page, and on your sales page, it's going to offer them your product, maybe initiate a little bit of sales psychology, some bonuses, some testimonials, and you don't even have to be great at making, your own sales videos or anything like we do. You can literally leverage videos from either your upline, someone in your business, your corporate staff, or something like that to be able to automate this process. Okay, all right, you guys. So what what are the benefits of doing it this way? You know, a lot of people ask me, they say, okay, well, I've heard of this stuff before, but I don't think it can work for me, or, you know, I don't really know how to initiate this or how to do this or how to set this up. Here's what it's going to do for you. It's basically going to allow you to, you know, not be able to do home meetings. Now, if you guys like doing home meetings and events and stuff like that, continue to do them because they definitely do work. They duplicate, but this is going to allow you to stack this on top of what you're currently doing, so you can be able to have more time freedom, so you're not glued to your business, right? So the business isn't attached to your hip. You know, this is a lifestyle business, you guys, so where you can, you know, leverage your time freedom. You know, when Paul and I were launching our business, we did a lot of home events and a lot of meetings, but what happened was our whole team was dependent on us to be able to fly or drive to their house where we presented to a room of people. And sometimes like, we were promised that there were going to be a packed house, right? A room of like 20 to 50 people, and we'd show up, there'd be like 2 people there. You know what I'm saying? So even though we give a really good presentation, it's just like we could have been maximizing our time and effort by leveraging, you know, maybe making like a video or doing a webinar like this that took us 30 minutes and putting it out there. So it's like a brick that's cemented in time. All right. So next thing, you're not gonna have to chase people pretty much in grocery stores, hand out business cards, you know, hunt people down, do that. You know, no more begging friends and family. You're learning how to become the hunted. You're learning how to become attractive, you guys. And I don't mean attractive in a sense to where you're better looking. I mean attractive in a sense to where it's like you're the popular kid, right? You're not a needy boyfriend or girlfriend. You're the cool kid in school that everyone wants to be friends with, everyone wants to hang out with, and everyone wants to be, you know, a part of your business. And last but not least, you guys, ultimate time freedom, right? Over the past 3 years, you know, not having to work a job, you know, not being in school, you know, I'm able to wake up whenever I want to wake up, whether that be at like 5 in the morning and when my passion wakes me up. You know, I say I don't have an alarm clock, my passion wakes me in the morning, or sometimes, you know, I'll be a little lazy, not going to lie, and I'll wake up at like noon or 1 o'clock in the afternoon and just get up and just, you know, go out and about, play basketball or do something. Or, you know, since ski season's coming up, I'm going to be doing a lot of skiing, you guys, and just being able to travel all over the place, take vacations, you know, it's awesome. And I want you guys to be able to have the same thing, okay? Now, can you do this? Now, this is the questions a lot of people ask themselves. You know, most people out there, they have limiting beliefs that are holding them back from achieving, you know, success. So I want to help you squash some of those limiting beliefs right now, okay? You don't have to be technical. You guys, when I was starting out, I didn't even have like a MySpace. I didn't even have a Facebook. I was late to the scene. I didn't even know how to really work the internet, you guys. You know, I remember when I was in high school, I was taking typing classes. I was the slowest person in the class to learn how to type. I was literally like typing with one finger at a time, looking at my keys, trying to even figure out how to work a computer. So it just goes to show that if I can do this, you guys can do this too. I know plenty of people out there, you know, that have plenty of disabilities too, you know, hearing problems, eyesight problems that make this work for them. So if they can do it, if we can do it, you guys can do this too, okay? You don't have to understand anything about marketing. You know, I was brand new. I had no business experience. I had no experience with sales. I was so, you know, shy, you guys, so unconfident in myself and my ability to sell things. But I learned along the way, in investing, you know, the money over the years to be able to learn how to do this stuff. It taught me the skills that I need to succeed in anything, you guys. So it's just like if you're learning something for the first time. You know, whether you play sports, you play an instrument, like if you play the guitar before, you guys know that the first time you pick it up, you're terrible at it, right? You're not freaking Bon Jovi jamming out for like 5 hours straight. You know, you have to learn how to play the chords. I don't even know how to play the guitar, you guys, but if I wanted to, I could learn it because it would take time. Now, here's the thing. You know, if you play any sport like skateboarding or basketball, football, or anything like that, you got to be willing to fall down in order to, you know, land tricks. Like Paul's pretty avid with skateboarding, you guys, you know, a lot better than me. I know if I stand on a skateboard, I'll probably break my ankles with it, but this dude can do like kick flips and learn this stuff. And here's the last thing, you guys. You don't even have to talk to people that you know, all right? So you don't have to pester, you know, family members, friends, all that stuff. You're going to be attracting people that see you as an authority figure, and eventually it'll get to the point where your family members and friends are going to see you having success, and they're going to want to join your business as opposed to you having to, you know, ask them to join. Because I remember when I was getting started, you know, the first people that I hit up and the people that I put on my list were my best friends, my family members, and my relatives. And the people that know you the best, they're likely to question you the most, right? But people that don't know you at all, they're likely to listen to you and hear what you have to say. Because if you're leading with value, guys, you're branding yourself as an authority, they're going to want to be around you, okay? Now, here's the thing. What you do have to be, all right? these are the requirements in order to succeed online, okay? You have to be coachable, right? You got to be willing to learn, willing to accept change inside of your life, and last but not least, you got to be ready to take action. You know, if you sit on your ass and if you don't do anything, this isn't going to work for you. This isn't some gimmick or handout or get rich quick scheme. You know, if you're looking for something where you can get rich quick and not put in any work, you know, just get started, make thousands of dollars overnight, you guys, this isn't for you. You got to be willing to put in the work, take action. Like I said, you know, if you ever played a sport or learned how to play an instrument before, you got to be willing to put in the practice. But luckily, we're here to coach you. We're here to help you along the way so you can have success, all right? Now, how can you do this, you guys? I'm going to show you how you can do this in a little bit and get into this and how you can apply this in this. And basically what you're going to be using is you're going to be using a proven system. So system stands for save yourself time, energy, and money, all right, you guys? Now this picture right here, I absolutely love this picture, you know, and this is what I was kind of going through when I used to work a job. You know, I felt like I was climbing to the top on my own. You know, other people, my boss, they were either trying to, you know, put me down or they weren't trying to lift me up, because if I could do their job better than they could, guess what? You know, they'd get fired or I would take their position. With network marketing, the whole goal here is to help other people up, because if you help enough people get what they want, everything in your life is going to come by default that you want, you guys, okay? So here's what I want to share with you guys. Let me get out of this real quick. I want you guys to hear the stories real quick of Sebastian and Catherine right here. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen and let them, hold on one second. Let me do this real quick. All right. Can you guys see me right now?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. I want you guys to share your stories real quick and kind of how you got introduced to this and how this, you know, information has helped impact your business, you guys, and help change your life. So I guess whichever one of you guys wants to share first, you know, I'll let you guys like fight over that.
Well, my name's Catherine. I'm from a small town out in the middle of nowhere outside of San Angelo. And so Warm Market is very small, and I always struggled with cold marketing and trying to talk to people. My confidence was really, really low. I didn't know how to generate any kind of leads. I didn't know how to communicate with people. And ever since using this system, I've been able to break through my shell, basically. I have Paul and Nick, but everybody in the group, you know, they always share so much knowledge and insight, and it's inspiring, and it makes you want to do the same to other people, you know. So it definitely gives you the confident boost. It's a lot of support. It's really helped a lot, not just in business, but in my entire life. So, and thank you for the opportunity.
Awesome, Catherine. You know, I'm looking forward to working with you and you know, seeing your success with this in the transformation. But if you want to go ahead and share everyone like your story and, you know, where you're coming from, kind of like how this has helped you. You know, what's up?
How she got started?
Yeah, how you got started.
I mean, how you got started?
Yeah, how'd you get started in this? You know, how'd you hear about, you know, the system? How'd you hear about this industry and everyone?
Well, I got started working online back in April. And I switched in July to a second company. I was having a lot of trouble, and I was on the verge of thinking about not really quitting, but taking a break. And then I started following Paul. He was on my Facebook, and I saw one of his videos, and it made me want to follow him a little bit more. And after I followed him a little bit, and I learned what this system can do for you and how it can train you to succeed and all that, then I decided this is something that I really wanted in my life, and that maybe this could keep me from, I mean, maybe I didn't need that break, maybe I just needed a breakthrough, you know. And I think this was it for me.
Definitely. That's awesome. Well, I appreciate you for sharing, hopping on and everything. And, you know, Sebastian as well, it's pretty crazy, you guys, so you got started with Paul, Sebastian got started with me, and I want you, Sebastian, to kind of share the story of how you ended up stumbling across me, and because I know you're an absolute animal with video marketing. You know, Sebastian, you guys, he does professional video production for, you know, a network marketing company, making all their corporate videos, so he has a really strong background with that, very experienced with that. You know, I learned a lot from the dude with his video marketing. So if you want to share your story, Sebastian, with everyone, you know, I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. First of all, thanks for having me on here. And yeah, like Nick said, my name is Sebastian. I just turned 26 years old, and I got introduced to the network marketing industry a little bit different than most people. About 3 years ago, I was hired to do some video production for a pretty unknown network marketing company at the time. And what they wanted to do is just push out this whole video campaign and push the internet really hard, because that's where the industry was heading to. And so that's how I got introduced to network marketing. And as I began creating videos for this company, I started kind of seeing the power of network marketing. The problem is that the people, even within this company, even though they were getting all these new videos and all these tools, they were still really focused on the old-fashioned way of doing things, which is, home meetings, cold calling, going out, meeting people. I knew there was an easier way of doing this, and since then I always started doing kind of research on the internet, see what people were doing in other companies, and all this stuff. So a year ago, I decided to leave that job and become a contractor for them, and start doing my own business. Start doing my own internet marketing thing. And let's see, about a month ago, I got really into the whole Instagram marketing, and that's where I came across Nick. It was maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. I just finished pulling in an all-day editing session, and I figured, all right, let's work on my business for a little bit. And I saw one of Nick's profiles. First thing that caught my attention is the way he had everything set up on his bio. But it was really cool. I clicked on the link, and his video just immediately connected with me. And I just followed the funnel. I know how sales funnels work. I know how lead capture pages work, and I know how the autoresponders work. So it's one of my, I call it a hobby, to sign up to people's email lists to see what they're doing. Because I think you don't have to completely reinvent everything every time. You can just see what other people are doing and kind of improve on it, right? And so I followed his funnel. First of all, the video was great. It was very, engaging, and that's huge for me. And the information he was providing was, it was solid. It wasn't just, like, hey, sign up to this thing and you're gonna. It was good information. So I like that. And then, once I started seeing the autoresponders, I'm like, dude, this guy's legit. So I kind of took the next step, and I enrolled in the system, because I knew that if I connected with it, and if it worked on me, somebody that follows, no joke, probably about 80 different people that do internet marketing and network marketing, and if it got me to the step of wanting to sign up to the system and use these tools, then I knew I could also leverage that and make it work in my business. And keep in mind, I'm not just an avid in network marketing, but also in my own traditional business, which is video production. I also want to be able to grow that, and being able to use a system that doesn't lock me into one company, one product even. It was huge. So that's what kind of got me to take to the next step. And once I did it, man, I'm really excited that I did, because it wasn't just like all these tools that I get to use and all this training. Like, the training for me was a huge thing also, because it wasn't just like Instagram training, but there's like Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, all these different things at your disposal that you can continue learning from. But it's the community, man. Like, if I have any questions, I don't have to send an email to the company and wait for a response. I can just hop on one of the different groups that we have within our group and ask a question, and somebody's going to answer. There's always somebody there, and just the feedback from everybody is awesome, because it makes you feel like you're not alone in this. It makes you feel like you have some support, which I know is a huge problem in network marketing and other industries, that you don't have a support from real people that are looking to help you out and get you to the next level. So that's my story.
Definitely, man, definitely. And I believe sports everything. You know, I remember when I was starting out, I was the only person in my hometown that was starting with the business. You know, my upline, he was living in Seattle, Washington at the time. I was over in Boise, Idaho, so I was the first person in the state to do it. So I really didn't feel like I had that support in my area to be able to help me out. So, you know, kind of having those people to be able to, you know, hop on webinars, hop on calls, you know, have a group to be able to engage with, so I didn't feel like I was in it all by myself. You know, it's very, very powerful. And what I want to do for you guys, I'm going to go back on the screen recording and show you this system and show you how powerful it truly is, and be able to implement this whole process, you know, with the sales funnel, you know, having all the marketing, the training, and all that stuff to be able to help you implement this. So let me go ahead and do this really quick. All right, can you guys see that?
You can see it.
Got like the tunnel effect right there. But just like I was showing you guys right here, you know, with this sales funnel process, you know, being able to have a capture page that builds your list, a thank you page, and a sales page. I want to show you guys, you know, a sales funnel process that I've implemented in my business, and then show you how you can create one as well. So if I just go to my website right here, this video, I'm just going to play this video really quick, you guys. It's really short, like 50 seconds. So check this out.
Hello, my friend Nicky Anderson here, and I want to welcome you to my website. Now, you're on this page right now because you're looking for more information on how you can create a full-time income from home by leveraging the internet. Now, whether you already have a business or you don't have a business, when you put in your information on this page, I'm going to send you a free 29-page ebook showing you exactly what to do to make your first $10,000 online. And on the other side of this page, you're going to be able to watch a video that's going to show you how you can generate 10 to 30 leads per day in your current business, so you can create a full-time income, you know, from home. So with that being said, go ahead and put your information on this page. I'm going to send you the ebook. I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Peace.
Okay, so you guys see that video, you know, nothing special, just a short little intro showing them what they're going to get when they opt in. So just like I said with the capture page, you know, it's going to give them free value, whether that be an ebook, like a free video, a free boot camp, a free report. It could really be anything, you guys. And whatever you decide to, you know, apply on this, what they're going to do is they're going to put their information. So if I just put my email on this right here, here's what happens. And people are clicking this link on my Instagram, beneath my YouTube videos, you know, on Facebook or any other social media site, and they're clicking this, and guess where it's taking them? Okay, it's taking them to the thank you page. Now the thank you page is very simple, you guys. It just has like a picture of me, some text on it, awesome you're in, and it's going to show them what they're going to get when they click the button to watch the video. Okay, so just like right here, the thank you page gives them free value, builds the relationship, and the sales page, when they click the button on the other side, is going to take them to my automated presentation. Okay, so if they click watch video, check this out. So it takes them to this page right here. This video, you know, is right around 30 minutes. It breaks down this whole process, how it works, and how they can get this started. When they decide to get started, they just click this button right here, and they go through my order form, and they sign up, and it shows some bonuses, you guys, you know, also some testimonials, and you can customize, you know, a lot of different things on the sales page right here. Okay, so this process works super well, you guys. You know, this is an automated funnel, so the sales come in on autopilot. But I want to show you guys how you can customize this really quick, and the system that you're going to be using for this, and the system that we're all using, is called My Lead System Pro. Now, I actually heard about MLSP back in 2012, and at that time it was pretty elementary. They didn't have, you know, a sales funnel creator. They didn't have the blogging platform. They didn't have nearly as many marketing strategies or, you know, trainings or webinars that they're doing today. You know, they definitely progressed and beefed things up over the past couple of years. Now, with the funnelizer, you guys, under the websites, if I just click this right here, it's going to take me to this page, and if you want to create your own funnel, all you have to do is just click create funnel, and check this out. I'm just going to put my company, so you can name this whatever you want. So if I do my company 4, create my funnel, you guys have a wide variety of different pages you can choose from. So the first step you'd want to do is just choose a capture page. So if I do opt-in pages right here, it's going to sort through all the different opt-in pages. So let's say, for example, you've written your own ebook or a PDF that shows people, you know, the top 10 meal recipes, or for your workout routine, or different diet recipes that they can have to get in better shape, right? You could use a page like this, and you can customize everything on this page, from the background image, the little ebook right here, the text on the page, the opt-in forms, maybe have their name, email, and phone number, change the color of the button, change all this stuff. So that's a cool looking page. This page right here is the page that I'm using right now. So you guys can see you can have some timers for scarcity. So it implements them, you know, it implements a little bit of sales psychology, so they're going to be compelled to put their information on your page, have a video, have your own image. different features and benefits they're going to get from this. So that's a really, really cool page. And if I just scroll through all these, you guys, you can see all these other pages right here. So here's one that's really cool. It's a video bait opt-in. So this image right here will have a little play button, and if they click it, it doesn't play, but it's going to say, hey, in order to see the video, you got to put in your information. So this one converts very, very well. So all you would do is just choose one of the pages that you guys want to use, depending on whatever it is that you're offering. And this can work for any business, not just network marketing, you guys. Like I said, mom and pop businesses, whether you have your own consulting company, you even have webinar registration pages if you do webinars and things like that to be able to, host, conference calls and stuff. But once you have your capture page created, all you do is just choose a thank you page. Now, the thank you page doesn't need to be fancy. All right, the simpler the better. Just like my thank you page, you guys, it just says, hey, awesome, congrats, you're in, watch the next video. So you can have this right here. If you want to, you can just have a little bit of text in a video that says, hey, I appreciate you for opting in. I have a special offer for you that I want you to, decide to watch. Throw in a little bit of your story, who you are as a person, so they can relate with you, build that relationship, and then just tell them to click the button below to watch the sales video, okay? And you guys can hide all this stuff on here. You can leave it up, change the text, everything on there. Now, once you create your thank you page, the sales page. And these sales pages, you guys, are very high converting, very, very professional. It's not just like one simple page with a video and a button. If you want to do that, just use this one right here. So just throw a video, how much it costs. Click here to get started. Or if you want to do more advanced sales pages, if you're more experienced with online marketing, you can use a page, something like this, you guys. So, you have product image, get started button. You can hide all this if you want. Have the video, what they're going to get inside the course, testimonies from what others are saying, videos right here, benefits, and then the button to get started. So this right here, you guys, is very, very simple, easy to use. Like I said, you don't have to be technical. It's literally point and click. When you decide to create your page, you can go through and just click and change the text, change the wording on it. And if you want to be able to implement, your own autoresponder, like I said, if you're more experienced with online marketing, you can integrate this. Let me go to the integrations right here and show you guys this, because you can integrate it with, everything from Aweber, GetResponse, GoToWebinar, Infusionsoft, MailChimp, or use My Lead System Pro's autoresponder and use their CRM tool to be able to follow up with your leads and store them in a digital database. So as opposed to you, driving all the traffic to your company's website and worrying about, not being able to follow up with your leads or having no control over what you, say to them or what happens, you guys. Here's what happens if they opt in on your page and you're using MLSPs. Right here, you have the CRM tool, and when they put in their information, they're stored back here, and you have an entire prospect list to where you can, sort them. You get their numbers, you get their email addresses. You can even rate them based on how interested they are. So let's say you meet up with someone in person, right? You do offline marketing, and you have a conversation with them or something, and they show a lot of interest in your business. You could just have them say, hey, here's my website. Check out the video on the other side of it. It explains everything that I do, and you can remember this person, rate them 5 stars, and just remember to follow up with them. Put notes on it, you guys. So this is very, very professional, autoresponder tool. But the biggest thing that people struggle with, creating the sales funnel, is very simple to do. But what most people struggle with is getting traffic, right? I mean, would you guys agree that's the biggest struggle that people face in their business, is finding people to drive in front of their whole capture page, their sales funnel, right? Like, wouldn't you guys agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely, and that's what I struggle with too. I didn't know how to generate traffic, didn't know how to generate leads. I knew nothing about marketing. I had no experience with this stuff. So with MLSP, they teach you how to generate an unlimited amount of traffic, you guys. So whether your goal is to generate an extra 5 leads per day, or you want to go beast mode in your business and generate 50+ leads per day, what you're going to do is you're going to go into training marketing strategies right here, and you're going to want to pick one of the marketing methods that you guys see right here and just learn how to do it. So I would recommend, if you're brand new, starting with Facebook. You guys see you have everything from Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, meetup groups, Google+, Instagram marketing. Like if you do Periscope, content marketing, paid marketing, paid advertising, if you want to invest money to be able to, scale this even quicker, or even if you want to do like, prospecting strangers, offline marketing, what to say when you call your leads. There's so much training back here. And if I just click Facebook, for example, all you would do is you come back here, you'd watch these videos, take notes on this stuff, you guys, and just start implementing into your business right away until you start generating 10 to 30 leads per day. Now, also, check this out. This is my favorite part about this, you guys. When you decide to get started with MLSP, you have access to the Marketing Vault. Now, this company has been around since 2008, and almost virtually every single day they have a training back here from everything you see on this right-hand side, from like attraction marketing, blogging, Facebook, Funnelizer, goal setting, Instagram, keyword research, LinkedIn. Just like, look at this, you guys. 555 results for success principles, mindset training. You're going to see that all these trainings are anywhere from like 30 minutes to 3 hours long. This one right here, 2 hours and 44 minutes long. And this is with Ray Higdon. If you guys know who Ray Higdon is, this guy is a 7-figure earner, and he actually hosted the last Wednesday webinar that MLSP did, and this guy is unbelievable. You know, he made 7 figures in a 3-day period through blogging, you guys, and through a product launch, and he teaches everything that he knows inside of this platform, and he's one of like the superstars that's, you know, making good money with this. So this training right here isn't just like test stuff, you guys, of people that are seeing what works. This is from 6- and 7-figure earners on exactly what they're doing inside their business. So all you need to do is once per day come back here and choose one of the marketing methods. So let's say you want to master Facebook. All you would do is you, in the keyword search, you would just type Facebook and click go, and then it would bring up all the results for Facebook and what to do for that. You just choose one of these and just listen to them on a daily basis. Now, here's what I recommend after you guys go through the training. Okay, what you're going to want to do is have your blog set up to where you're putting content out there that's going to attract people. See, like Sebastian was saying, he came across my Instagram profile and came across that because I'm putting content out there. Now, the best way, if you're brand new at this, to be able to generate leads and create content is through having a blog. Okay, your blog is pretty much like the central hub. It's like this, like a bike wheel. You guys know how you have the spokes on the wheel, but you have the hub at the center. Your blog is the center of everything. You know, if you have a blog, that's going to allow people from social media to come back over and over and over again to be able to see your content. You have repeat visitors that are going to be clicking links. Now, check this out, you guys. This is the blog that I created with MLSP's platform right here, and it's very simple. You guys can customize everything on this. You can put up, you know, your own videos, your own statuses, have different side banners, get people to opt into your list right here. And the cool part about this is hosted through WordPress. And if you guys have ever done anything with WordPress before, you know how complicated it can be. You know, Paul created his own blog through WordPress, and, you know, since we work in the same office, you know, I get to hear how frustrated the guy gets sometimes with it, having to learn all about the plugins, the coding, the widgets, how to work all that stuff. With MLSP, they made it very simple to set up your blog. All you do is go in here and just click MLSP sites, and there's literally like 2 videos to get this set up, you guys. You watch this video, you watch this video, and then you just plug it in, choose your blog, and they have thousands of dollars worth in themes to be able to, you know, implement this, to be able to set up your blog right away. And once you have your blog set up, like I said, all you do, just learn from the marketing strategies. You can attend the webinars that they have. You know, if I go here and I go training wake up call podcast every single morning, you know, at 9 a.m., 11 a.m. Eastern time, they have a wake up call that you can dial into to get your day started on the right foot. You know, they say motivation, it's a lot like showering. It's effective, but only for a short period of time. That's why it's recommended daily. You know, if you're not constantly feeding your mind, feeding your mindset, you guys, to be able to have a positive frame of mind, to be able to learn how to brand yourself the effective way, then it's just like you're starving yourself. You know, you eat food every single day, so you should be feeding your mind every single day. You know, a lot of people out there, they want to have breakthroughs, but yet they're investing all their time and energy into just watching TV, watching the news nonstop, watching different TV shows, and they're not actually learning how to market themselves. You know, I remember when I was working a job, you guys, I would get off work and I would come home and I would just be so drained of energy that I would literally like turn on the TV, turn on my favorite TV show, and just zone out. And that right there, you guys, is the biggest mistake I could have been making. I could have been going on here and just literally like listening to the audios, tuning into the morning conference calls, the webinars that they do, the weekly trainings, and be able to feed my mind with positive information that's going to allow me to build, you know, a 6-figure business online. If you guys want to be able to do the same thing, I suggest you do that. Now, you're probably wondering, you know, with MLSP, with how long they've been around, you know, how much this is going to cost you. Okay, so let me go back into a little slideshow here. You guys can call me Slideshow Bob right now. So I'm going to go back into this and show you guys this. All right, so let me go through these slides real quick. All right, second. There we go. So you're probably wondering how much this is going to cost. Okay, so without MLSP, for, you know, something like the CRM, being able to follow up with your leads, store the digital contact database, have a capture page creator, entire funnel creator. We've looked out there online, and for the same professionalism that MLSP provides, you're looking at spending $200 per month at least, you guys. You know, there's things out there that charge $500+, or you can like pay people to set it up for you, but it's not going to convert the way that you want it to, or it's not going to have as many page templates. You know, Paul and I were spending money on like, you know, $20 here, $50 there for, you know, a couple different, you know, capture page creators, and they just didn't work. They were very glitchy. glitchy, unreliable, you guys. You know, MLSP, like I said, they're the Harvard Business School of online marketing, so you never have to worry, you know, about them having issues or going out of business. And with the traffic training, like I was showing you, the daily conference calls, the daily webinars that they're doing, being able to learn how to generate a consistent amount of leads, it's over $1,000. And I spent over $30,000 in different systems and trainings, attending people's coaching programs to be able to learn how to do the same stuff that MLSP teaches from 6- and 7-figure earners, all right? And not only that, but with the blogging platform, all of the themes and the plugins that they have implemented into this, you guys, from WordPress, you know, just one theme alone, like with Divi, you know, Paul, how much do you guys spend on your themes for a few of them that you have?
Oh, about a couple hundred.
Yeah. Paul spent a few $100s. So if you're looking,
spent thousands.
yeah, literally, people go out there and they want to have different plugins and widgets and stuff for the side of their blogs to be able to implement, you know, side banners and pop-ups to be able to, you know, capture leads information. MLSP has literally put in over $2,000 worth of plugins and themes completely free for you. And if you're looking,
that's if you're trying not to pay someone to build your website too.
yeah, no kidding. And most people out there, you know, they'll pay someone a few $1,000s to do it, so they don't have to deal with the time and frustration of doing it themselves, right? You know, pulling out their hair and getting so frustrated. But not only with the blogging platform, all the training, the capture page creator, having the correct mentorship, being able to work with people that know what they're doing, having weekly webinars. You know, every single Thursday we do a private mastermind with our group. You know, at the same time that we do these webinars, where we give you the in-depth secrets and details on how we're building our business and how you can do it too. Okay, and this is priceless, you guys, because you know, people out there, like Sebastian was saying, when they get started with their business, they feel like they're in it on their own, right? They're not getting the type of support from their mentor, and it's like the blind leading the blind, you know? So it's like people that don't really know what they're doing, they're trying to teach and coach, so it's like the telephone effect. Like if you guys played that game back in like grade school, you know, telephone, where one person whispers a story into one person's ear, that person then whispers it into another person's ear, and it goes all the way around the room. Then the last person has to stand up and tell the story, and when they tell the story, it is completely different, distorted from what the first person says. That's what's happening in this industry. People out there that have results, you know, they teach it to one of their team members tries to teach it to another one, their team members try to teach it to another one, the chain gets looser and looser and looser. See, what you're doing right here with MLSP is you're learning straight from the person who has the results. You don't have to hear it, you know, eight chains down the line, you guys, from someone who's just testing things out, all right? So with this, you guys, how much is it going to cost you with MLSP? Well, with the Capture Page Creator, the traffic training, blogging platform, mentorship, weekly webinars, the total value for this, easily over $300 if you're looking to do this on your own. With MLSP, it's only going to cost you $150. That's it. All right, now here's the deal, you guys. When you decide to get started today and get back to the person who invited you on this webinar, we're going to be throwing in some bonuses for you, all right? So what we're going to be throwing in when you make the decision to get started and take action for your future is our Instagram mastery training. You know, I've been doing Instagram now for a couple of years, and Paul's been doing it for a few years now as well. We put our heads together to put one of our most detailed trainings that we've ever made, showing you how to brand yourself the correct way on Instagram, how to lead with value, what type of photos you should be posting up, hashtags you should be using. Not only that, but how to structure your bio. You know, Sebastian was saying that the way I structured my bio and how I led him into, you know, my sales funnel process. We're going to show you guys exactly how we do that step by step through a screen recording. Now this, we could have sold it for a few $100s. We decided to price this, you know, at a $47 value, you guys, and you're going to get a ton of value when you go through this training. But not only the Instagram training, we've implemented a 3-day attraction marketing bootcamp that's a $97 value that's going to show you everything from, you know, creating content, what to put out there on your blog, what to put out there on social media that actually compels people to want to work with you. Not only that, you guys, but how to generate leads from that content. See, a lot of people out there, they're making videos, they're doing blog posts, but they're not generating any leads. I know people that have spent years putting out blog posts, you guys, but they don't get any result from it. No one, you know, opts into their capture pages or goes through their sales funnel. So we're going to show you not only how to create the content, but, you know, how to generate leads from that. But on top of that, we're going to be teaching you how you can structure your own sales presentations, implementing the most powerful forms of sales psychology, so people are going to want to buy from you. See, if you've ever wanted to learn how you can present on webinars like this, or how you can make your own sales video, so you don't have to rely on your upline or your company to make those for you and you want to personalize your offer or your whole process, we're going to teach you guys step by step how to do that. And Paul and I spent $1,000 a pop to learn this presentation formula from an 8-figure guy in this industry. So it's proven to work, you guys. And the same presentation is what we've used to recruit hundreds of people into different businesses, different affiliate platforms, and how you can do it. Okay. And also, we're going to be doing weekly training webinars with you every single Thursday, where we're going to be showing you what's working inside of our business and how you can implement it into your business, whatever business that is that you're doing, whether you're looking to promote MLSP as a primary business, or you're looking to use this platform to promote your business and generate leads online. Okay. Not only that, but our private mastermind group called the Marketing Elite, where we're going to be answering your guys' questions. We're here to help you out. We're here to support you every step of the way. Okay. So right here, like I said, 3 videos for the Attraction Marketing Bootcamp. You have our group page right here, and then the Instagram mastery training right there, you guys. Now here's the deal: for $150, you're going to get access to everything and all the bonuses. Now, if you're the type of person that just wants to test the waters, you're a little bit nervous, you're a little bit skeptical, you don't know if this is going to work for you, you've tried other things in the past that haven't worked for you, you're looking for something that's going to work and you don't know if this is the right thing for you, we want to simply say, test this out, okay? And you can get started with MLSP today for only $10, all right, you guys? And this is going to give you access to a $10 trial for 10 days to be able to create your own sales funnel, get your blog started right away, go through the training, and if for whatever reason you decide that after 10 days this isn't for you, you're under no obligation whatsoever, and you get a full money-back guarantee. So you literally have everything to gain here and nothing to lose, you guys. You have to be crazy not to take this up. And on top of that, what we're going to be throwing in when you make the decision to get started, when you get back to the person who invited you on this, we're going to even include all the bonuses that I listed below. So if you decide that this isn't for you and you just want to test it out, you're virtually going to be stealing all of our training, all of our bonuses, and learning how to market yourself, brand yourself the correct way. And that's just a special thank you for making the decision to get started. But if you guys are serious about this and you really, really, really want to learn how to, create sales funnels, how to become attractive in your business, how to create a 6-figure, business and finally live the lifestyle that you desire, be able to have the time freedom that you want. Let me stop sharing my screen real quick so you guys can see me real quick. That slideshow is pretty done. All right. So if you guys really want to learn how to do this stuff, I highly suggest that you guys get started. Take a risk. What's the worst thing that can happen here? I remember when I was sitting back in 2012 and I was looking at my computer screen, sitting there on the order page, I was really thinking to myself, you know what, Nick? Screw it. Just do it, dude. Just do it, man. Take a risk, take a jump, take a leap of faith, and trust in the people that they're going to be able to lead me and get me to where I want to go. And when I made that decision, it completely transformed my life, you guys. When Paul made that decision, completely transformed his life. It transformed the lives of thousands of people. And I don't want you to just take my word for it, our word for it, you guys. When you make the decision, you get started right now, we're going to plug you into our culture, into our group, and just allow you to experience it for yourself. So with that being said, you guys, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know we've passed the hour mark here. I appreciate every single one of you for hopping on this webinar. Whoever invited you on this, whether it was myself, Paul, anyone else on the group, just get back to them, ask them for their sign-up link, how they can get started. If you have any questions, make sure to get them answered, you guys, and I look forward to seeing you, on the inside of the group, welcoming you to the team page, and helping you achieve the results that you want inside of your business. But with that, do you guys have any last words that you want to share with them, Sebastian or Catherine? You guys have anything left?
Let's go. It's really exciting to work with them.
Awesome, guys. Awesome. Sweet, sweet. Well, I'm going to end the broadcast right now, but we will see you guys on the next webinar.